Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey there, Microsoft Sphere fam. Today we're talking about some of the most epic battles between Microsoft and their fans when it comes to Windows updates. From the removal of features that were actually pretty useful to the constant struggle with the Start menu, Microsoft has faced its fair share of criticism from users who just want a better Windows experience. Let's start with one of the most notable examples, Windows 8. This was definitely a jarring transition for many fans, especially when it came to the lack of a traditional Start button and desktop on boot up. I mean, who doesn't love their trusty old Start button? But Microsoft wanted to take things in a different direction with this tablet-oriented UI, which didn't quite sit well with everyone. So, what did they do to fix it? Well, with the release of Windows 8.1, they finally restored the Start button and made it possible for desktop PCs to boot straight into the desktop instead of going through the Start screen. That's a big win for users who just wanted things done in a more familiar way. But that's not all. We've got another great example, User Account Control, or UAC, which was introduced in Windows Vista as a security feature. While it was meant to be better for security, the implementation was actually pretty strict, prompting users to enter administrator permissions way too often. Microsoft tried to fix this with some refinements in later versions of Windows, but it took some time. And then there's the Start menu itself. This is still an area where Microsoft has gotten some criticism from fans who just want a more traditional and intuitive interface. But we've seen some changes over the years, including the addition of new features like Cortana and the ability to pin apps to the taskbar. One feature that got a lot of love from fans was the return of the Start button in Windows 8.1. It's amazing how something as simple as a button can make such a big difference to users who are used to it. But what about some other areas where Microsoft has made changes? Like OneDrive, for example. We've seen some great improvements with this feature over the years, including the ability to save files on Windows 11 and access them from anywhere. It's amazing how something like a cloud storage service can really make a difference to users' productivity. And finally, let's talk about Windows Vista. This was definitely one of Microsoft's most jarring transitions in recent history. The company moved away from the traditional desktop UI to a more tablet-oriented approach, which didn't quite sit well with everyone. But as we've seen, they were able to learn from their mistakes and make some great improvements in later versions. So there you have it, folks, some of the most epic battles between Microsoft and their fans when it comes to Windows updates. It's amazing how something like a software update can really ruffle feathers, but ultimately lead to better outcomes for everyone involved. Thanks for tuning in to Microsoft Sphere.